Excellency, you made a proposals, and it is very, very clear, and it's outstanding. For what they are proceeding legally, as per the congregation, we see that it is really not outstanding. My proposal is that, His Excellency, you pilot the PDM, and the PDM system is working very well in Uganda, and the ground now is stable. So my proposal is that you sit down, you go back and resolve again this compensation by making sure that we can handle it in the way that you have disseminated in PDM, by making sure that all people who are poor are not benefiting from this compensation. So we have poor people who are down there, like me. We have not even registered, we have not filled the form. So people who are poor, they cannot benefit it. But you can make it by at least restocking, by giving every family, every homestead, they can get it. His Excellency, this will be working out very, very well.
My name is Ayan Lillian, RDC Lira District. I want to also add that the money is not reaching the targeted beneficiaries. Your Excellency, we have leaders who have maneuvered and they are getting millions of shillings, 300 million, 400 million, 900 million. Your Excellency, we have people who, when they hear the money has come, they follow the 1 inch to their homes, they bring them to the bank, they let them fill the withdrawal form. If it is 5 million, they will give you 500,000 and walk away with 4 million, 4.5 million. Your Excellency, we have people that once you get the first phase, you will take it maybe 1 million. The second, maybe 1 million, you will take it. If it is 5 million, they will withdraw your money and close your account, and you don't benefit. So the way we are using it, Your Excellency, is not benefiting the people. We request that you reorganize and get better strategies so that people who lost in this cattle benefit directly. I submit.
My name is Dennis Okwir. I am raising up on a protocol. You have asked a fundamental question that which is the best way to make this compensation? Is it the way it was going, or an option can be given? I want to bring your attention onto the record of the money for compensation that has been given to Lango. It was given up here to be 48 billion. But Your Excellency, sir, on a sad note, 48 billion is said to be given, but 22 billion went to the middlemen. So that means we have lost 22 billion. The question is, who took the 22 billion? That means the middlemen are cheating on our people. I am happy you emerged from Otuke. Otuke alone lost about 15 billion that went to the middle people. So who are these people? So that means the previous format for payment is not the best way, and as the people, we reject this approach. I think we have to devise the best means. One, I think this universal distribution of cattle per household will benefit more people, and I think this is the wise way to go. Those who went to court, apparently that can be sorted, but I know the best way is giving an agreed number of cattle to household. This is the way to go. I congratulate you. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, Honorable Awongo Isaac Ebek. I represent a sub-county in Amolata district called Abeja. I'm here for two issues. One, you have brought for us a very technical question. That is this the right way to handle cattle compensation? My position is, as leaders of Lango, if we say the previous way, that the current way of compensation is not the right way, I have the fear on the unreliability of the new way that we may take. This matter came from court, and in the event that we shall devise a new way of compensating claimants, and then the new way will not come, what shall we tell the claimants? Then too, there are categories of people whom the government and the team handling cattle compensation calling minors. Your Excellency, if at the time of cattle rustling I was 13 years and my father was killed by the cattle rustlers, or my parent died and I claimed on behalf of my parents, and at 56 years I'm being called a minor, I think that area has to be corrected. Everybody who appeared on the list as claimants, the Attorney General did not give court any decision that he has people on the list who are minors. So everybody who claimed should be given the right to receive the payment, whether he's young or not. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, my name is Joel Okautema. As you know from Angola, cattle are critical not only for the income of our people, but also they are a critical source of dignity and pride for a people. And so we thank you for acting to bring back cattle to Lango. I fully associate myself with most of the issues raised in the memorandum. The debate now is on how do we pay. I think that you need to devise an alternative approach to resolving this matter. What we have now has failed. The cartel, and I'm using that word carefully, a cartel has captured and they have run aground the compensation process. We know that these things start from home here, and you have people who are connected, they go all the way to the Attorney General's chambers, and these people have made sure money is not reaching the people. This 48 billion, in our view, we don't see it in our villages. Mr. President, old men and women have died. Many spend nights in front of banks, and I'm saying this, that even banks are part of this mess. Every time they invite them to open bank accounts, our people come from the villages, old men in their 80s coming on bikes. When they reach here, they open accounts at a fee. After 1 month, that account no longer functions. Next time, they have to open another account. This is a constant problem because they're not only spending money opening new accounts all the time, leading to the confusion the Deputy Attorney General was talking about, but they're also spending money in transport and all sorts of risks. Mr. President, finally, right now there have been arrests in Lango on the issues of cattle compensation. And I think you can verify this because you have a very robust security system in place, including the office of the RISO. There are even political leaders who are part of this corruption that is killing cattle compensation. And I say this confidently because if you went to verify, you'll find it is true. We want you to act and resolve this matter. As I sit down, there are leaders in Lango from opposition parties who have been asking to meet you. And I hope that you will give them opportunity to meet you at an appropriate time. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, I'm Barbara Ketch, the Resident District Commissioner for Dokolo District. Your Excellency, your question is very simple. Should we go with the current approach
or we create a new one. As an RDC, we have been registeering a lot of issues on war claimants. We have arrested people who are soliciting money from the community. The monies that have bounced back, we have the data, like in my district, the 53 people whose money bounced back because of the issues raised by Attorney General, they are unable to be traced, and coming back to start processing is not easy. 2, Your Excellency, the monitoring of these funds, the money is given to an individual account. When we want to know that how many people have benefited from this, people will not get up because we don't know them. But it's good that we have known them. Now we need you to change the strategy to PBM model. And when you do that as RDCs, as your foot soldiers, we shall be able to know who have received, where have you taken it. Our people are getting money and they are not buying the cattle. I say this for God and my country.
George Kamara is my name. I'm a district councillor for the Lim Sub-Court of Tuga district. I have this proposal, Your Excellency. 1, there is bureaucracy from Office of Attorney General. We need to remove the money from Attorney General, take it to OPM, so that we can have access from OPM to the district using the Office of the Cow. 2, let me give my opinion. Your Excellency, I have this proposal. If you want to settle compensation for land, you give 5 infants per household and 2 oxen for cultivation. You will settle land for good and for all.
Your Excellency, I'm not a new face to you. I'm Mzee Angie Okelo. I'm the one who received a dummy check from you from Soroti. Your Excellency, I'm one of the 6 people who went to court for cattle compensation, De Leon and others. 4 of my colleagues have passed on. One of them is John Atiatim, who you knew very well. Your Excellency, I went to court under De Leon and others, and our lawyer was Mahmoud Kibwanga. He can stand up for recognition. Your Excellency, I regret, one of the things I regret in my life is having gone to court for cattle compensation. I really regret. The reason I'm regretting, Your Excellency, is that the syndicate for corruption, for stealing this money, is using the opportunity which I created. I pray that God should pardon me for taking my government to court. Your Excellency, the corruption and the syndicate for stealing this money starts from your office. It goes to Attorney General's office. It goes to the lawyer's office. It goes to the society which they call the Coordination Society for Compensation. It goes to the beneficiaries themselves. Your Excellency, my recommendation is that you cancel the compensation completely. After you have cancelled, let me talk. Yes. After you have cancelled, you sit down with the technical people and you design another means of rehabilitating the entire communities of Lango sub-region, because they also lost properties. This corruption is now unmanageable. I say this for God and my country. Thank you very much.
I am your daughter, Beatrice Okelo, from Ngai Sub-County, the bottle drip irrigation farmer. I'm happy to welcome you to Lira City. You are most welcome. My answer is just very clear. The program which is going on at the moment is deriving the child-headed family, the orphans, and all the vulnerable groups, including the widows. They don't have money to facilitate them to get the letter of administration, and things have become very hard for them. I'm requesting you that you derive another means through the local government system from the district up to the sub-county. They identify the beneficiary, then they give the household flat rate what is given to them. That is my humble submission. Secondly, allow me to thank you for facilitating me through the spine surgery, which I got last year in Ikumi. The surgery went so complicated, whereby I was taken back to the theater 3 times, but I'm grateful that you saved my life. But the bill went up from 30 million up to 50 million. I paid 30, the balance is 20 million. I'm requesting you waive me out, my father, from that one.
I am Yana Christine, a blind lady from Oyam district, whom you fully sponsored State House when I was pursuing my degree at Chambogo. I am here strictly for this compensation. Your Excellency, being a blind person, I want you to be very vigilant in what I'm going to say. You have maintained the visualized leadership for over years and years. To make this program be successful, because we believe that being blind does not mean inability. The best method I could think, all the strategies you could adopt to make this program combat corruption, you should ensure you really address this thing at household. What am I trying to say? Everyone lost their properties. I've been very critical listening to your communication. When we talk of wars, mean wars has done a lot of things in the community. Many have got disability, others have lost their families. The families has become the child-aided families. Therefore, let each and every household be compensated at least a maximum of 5 to 7 cows. If all this is done, I've said it all this in respect to the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, 1995, Above All Disability Act 2006, Chapter 4, Article 12, Amendment 2020. Long live His Excellency, long live NRM, for God and my country.
Your Excellency, my name is Julius Achonbua, a member of Parliament Otoke East and the chairperson NRM Otoke District. I'm just here to remind you, on 28th May, you invited 2 different teams from Lango, the team of Dr. Jane Ruta Cheng and Dr. Amongi Betty. I'm here, Your Excellency. I remember the first issue or the matter which I raised in your office was about cattle compensation. If you remember that day, I still insisted that the cattle compensation in Lango, they should give a minimum of 4. And then you ask how many animals would you think? I was so afraid I didn't want to ask more. A beggar has no limitation. But when you say 5 in Teso, I'm requesting the same thing to happen in Lango.
I'm just here to confirm to you that the theft they are talking about in this cattle compensation is real. As a leader from Otuke, I have 3 great men rotting in jail because of this theft in cattle compensation. We have the former chair NRM of Otuke is in jail.
We have one of the contestants from Agago is in jail, and one of the businessmen from Otuke is in jail. They were sent to go and do this corruption, corrupting the poor women, the poor old women and men in Otuke. And I'm informing you, Your Excellency, that there are 5 categories of the thieves. They have arrested number 5 and number 4. But number 3, number 2, and number 1 are still out. So I call for household compensation, but the continuous arrest of these thieves. I say this for God and my country.